Let me at this point call on the following personalities to take the high table. WL, the British High Commissioner, CMO, all present. Thank you very much. The Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Mr. Good morning again. This meeting is called to order. Can we have a minute of silent reflection, please? Amen. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the Honorable Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Debbie, the World Bank, the WHO, SC for all country rep, the British High Commissioner, the DCMO clinical acting CMO, all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today is a very important day in the life of the people of Sierra Leone, but most importantly, to us as a Ministry of Health. We are here happily today, standing proud, tall, to do something that we've always wanted to do. And we are happy to be part of this program, to witness as we light hospitals in Sierra Leone. We know the importance of lighting hospitals. We know the challenges we've been having over time in lighting our hospitals. We know how challenging it is with our thermals, with our generators in our hospitals. We know the cost of running generators in hospitals. Today, we are here to witness this. Personally, for myself, I'm happy and I'm proud to be part of the Ministry of Health to witness this day. I want to thank you for coming. On that note, I want to call on the Deputy Secretary for the Ministry of Health, Madam Magdalene Harding, to introduce the chairman for this program.
His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the Honorable Minister of Health, Deputy Minister of Health 1, other ministers of government, our development partners, distinguished guests, fellow colleagues, good morning. Today, this gathering marks an exciting chapter in the healthcare service delivery, and I feel honored to introduce the chairman of this occasion. Our chairman is someone who has not just mastered his field, but he shaped it. Our chairman for this occasion has an impressive 19 years career that spans both local authorities and national health service in the UK. His background is in social care and brings a wealth of experts in project management, organizational change, and service redesign. His extensive experience equipped him with the insight necessary to navigate the complexity of health system improvement. He is results-oriented, and the minister refers to him as a generalist. But a key focus of his effort is the electrification of health facility, a project that has seen remarkable success under his leadership. To date, 97% of our secondary and tertiary hospitals have been solarized, and approximately 300 primary healthcare facilities have been powered across the country, significantly enhancing access to essential services. His commitment to efficient and accountability service delivery is putting the way for a healthier future of all Sierra Leoneans. Ladies and gentlemen, our chairman has a new name we call him, Energy Care. He is special advisor to the Minister of Health on program quality and energy. Can we all put our hands together as I welcome Mr. Morris Ferente Tora.
Thank you very much, Magdalene, for that wonderful introduction. Halfway through your introduction, I didn't quite know who you were introducing until you mentioned my name. But thank you very much. And to you, the audience, for the manner in which you received that introduction, I thank you. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Julia Jallo, Your Excellency, the British High Commissioner, Josephine Gold, our Honorable Minister of Health, Members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, esteemed colleagues of the Ministry of Health, representatives of Sustainable Energy for All, M1 Solutions, Tetra Tech, CMAS, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today we are at the crossroads of hope and transformation. We gather not to commission solar plants, but to ignite a dawn for healthcare in Sierra Leone. A dawn powered by clean, reliable, and renewable energy. This is more than a ceremony. It is a testament to our shared vision and unwavering resolve. In 2022, the government of Sierra Leone, with the steadfast partnership of the British government and our development allies, made a bold commitment to bring life-saving energy solutions to our hospitals to illuminate the path to better health and to strengthen the very foundation of our nation's well-being. We're here today because we believe that good health, access to clean energy, and urgent action to climate change are not just global goals. They are promises we owe to every mother, every child, every family in Sierra Leone. With the commissioning of the solar plant and this project of 10 government hospitals from Freetown to the furthest provinces, we are delivering on that promise. Imagine, just imagine, a child's life saved because of an incubator that never loses power. Picture for a minute a surgeon operating in the dead of night, undisturbed by the darkness. Envision healthcare workers empowered to serve, knowing that light and energy are constant and not luxuries. That is what this is about today. Today we celebrate not only the completion of these projects, but the courage, collaboration, and innovation that brought us here. We are grateful to our partners, every neighbor, every engineer, every technician, every health worker, and every community member who believed in this vision. With those brief remarks, I would now like to jump straight into the business of the day and call on the medical superintendent of the Connaught Government Hospital, who has been a very strong ally in the completion of this project. But before I call this person, before I call Dr. Kapua, I just want you all to know that we're not only commissioning the solar plant at Connaught today, but we are commissioning 10 other secondary and tertiary hospitals. That's been completed in phase 3. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, for his welcome remarks, Dr. Kapua.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Mohammed Jallo, the Honorable Minister of Health, other ministers of government here present, the British High Commissioner, leadership of the Ministry of Health, our esteemed partners, contractors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to Connaught Hospital. I would like to begin with a statement that captures the essence of why we are gathered here today. Every 2 minutes, the amount of sun reaching the earth is equivalent to the whole annual usage of humanity. All the energy, all the cars, everything moving, all the lighting, all the air conditioning of the world in 1 year is equivalent to 2 minutes of sun. Today, Connaught Hospital taps into that power. Certainly, there are many key reasons why constant electricity is essential in a hospital. Uninterrupted patient care and life support. Reliable electricity ensures that critical equipment like ventilators, oxygen concentrators, and monitors function 24/7, saving lives, especially in emergency rooms, operating theaters, and ICU. Safe surgical and diagnostic procedures. Consistent power is vital for surgical lighting, anesthesia machines, and diagnostic tools such as X-rays, ultrasound, and lab equipment. Interruptions can delay or compromise procedures. Cold chain maintenance for medicines and vaccines. Many essential medicines, including vaccines, require strict temperature control. Constant electricity ensures refrigeration systems are always running to maintain their effectiveness and safety. Improved hygiene and infection control. Electricity powers water pumps, sterilizers, laundry machines, and waste disposal systems, all critical for maintaining cleanliness, reducing infections, and ensuring a safe environment for patients and staff. Efficient administrative and communication system. From electronic medical records and patient monitoring systems to internal communication and security, stable power ensures smooth operations and coordination across departments. In short, constant electricity is not a luxury. It is the backbone of quality healthcare delivery. As the main tertiary referral hospital in the country, we have struggled for far too long with unstable electricity. EDSA has been epileptic, and during the dry season, we sometimes spend up to 40% of our administrative costs just to run a generator. And even then, the power still isn't enough to light the entire facility. But over the last 2 weeks, since we started test running the solar system, that cost, ladies and gentlemen, that cost has dramatically dropped to just 19%. I think that deserves a round of applause. Yes. And we expect it to fall even further after this commissioning. This is not just numbers, ladies and gentlemen. It means we can now redirect funds to buy more essential drugs and medical supplies, to deepen our infection control practices and keep the hospital more cleaner, improve patients' confidence, comfort, and safety, support emergency services that rely heavily on power, And of course, we are going to become more environmentally friendly and climate conscious. We are not only grateful, we are prepared to protect this investment. And for that, a joint task force of management and maintenance staff now monitors power use throughout the hospital. We've trained teams to turn off unused appliances and shut down entirely some sections that are not in use. We've also conducted a thorough sweep of the hospital and removed all non-healthcare related appliances. And thanks to the support of one of our partners, Quam, we have installed 25 CCTV cameras around the facility. I think that also deserves a clap. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is a key step in security, transparency, and accountability. Ladies and gentlemen, this solar project is more than a power supply. It is a lifeline. It brings light. It brings efficiency. And it brings hope. Thank you to all our partners and supporters. Let's protect this system and make Connaught shine. Powered by the sun and driven by purpose. May God bless you all.
I think Dr. Kapua deserves another round of applause. Let's cheer him. Stable power ensures smooth operation. Electricity is the backbone of healthcare delivery. So we do what we do. We power healthcare facilities not because we want to give access to electricity, but because we want to save lives. That is what this means. We were going to show you a video that explains the intersection or the nexus between energy, health, and climate change. But I think there's a little bit of technological glitch. So we're going to skip that for now, and hopefully sometime during the program, we will have sorted that out and we will show you that video. In the meantime, a famous African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Today we go far and we go together because we have people who believed in us, who've aligned with us, who've accompanied us on this journey. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sierra Leone Country Manager for Sustainable Energy for All, Ms. Ngozi Beckley-Lines. Chair her, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Honorable Vice President, the Minister of Health, Your Excellency, the British High Commissioner, Deputy Minister to Energy, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. I must admit, standing here today, I am very, very pleased that everyone is here in the room, and the sun is not shining, but the solar panels are gleaming, and we know that everyone's smiling, and the commissioning of the 10 hospitals for the solar electrification healthcare project is happening today. When we kicked off this project in 2022, we had the ambition to power 25 clinics and health centers and also 17 hospitals. So many people thought this was way too ambitious, but I'm proud to say that this has come to an end and we have completed them all. I'm also proud to say that no one lost a life as we did all our testing with all the hospitals during commissioning of every site. No one was electrocuted, no one was injured, and we are about to make a real difference to a lot of people's lives. On this significant day of reflection and celebration, I am filled with deep gratitude and renewed optimism. Since the inception of Phase 1, this journey has been one of purpose, partnership, and profound impact, reaching far beyond installations of solar systems and energy infrastructure. It has been about bringing light, life, and dignity to communities that need it most. Going around Sierra Leone and listening to all the various interviews and the MSs and the patients of what the solar electrification at the hospital means to them, I implore you all to do so. I visited the Laka Hospital where we had a meeting with the MS and we were told that a number of the patients were dependent on their ventilators, and what we can say today is that they are no longer depending on that and being worried. They used to be really worried with the grid system that isn't constantly in supply, and the moment the power goes off, they have the generator, someone running off to turn the generator on. But now we know that solar is on at the hospital 24 hours of the day. So this project was really never about powering the buildings, but it was about powering health and equity and resilience. By delivering clean energy to 42 health facilities across Sierra Leone, we've taken a significant step towards reducing preventable death. Supporting frontline workers and encouraging every Sierra Leonean, regardless of where they live, has access to safe and dependable medical care. I want to express sincere gratitude and appreciation to the government of Sierra Leone for its leadership and commitment throughout this initiative. Dr. Dembi, your vision for a healthier nation with reliable and sustainable energy has been a driving force behind our work. I am very, very grateful to work with you, sir. To our funding partners, the UK government, FCDO, Keith Hammond, Joe Ali, please raise your hand. Thank you for your service. M1, Shaheen, Engineer Absa, CMAT, Engineer Korade, CD SOA, Engineer, and we also have Tetra Tech, David, Carolina, and Ethiopia. They are based in the US. And our project managers, Marilina, Luke Saveri, the focal point of contact, Maurice Ferenke. You have been exceptional. You've been a leader, and you've been my rock throughout this process. I do not know what I would have done without you. We have been on several calls, emails, meetings, no matter what day or night or time, and we've been together on this. Thank you very much. And the local stakeholders, the health facilities, the community members, your collaboration has been the backbone of this achievement. To the MSs, the CMO, the DCO, the DCMO, the doctors, the nurses, who worked very, very patiently with you, the hospital workers, the patients, who serve with quiet determination and strength. You are the heart of the story. Your perseverance in even the most trying conditions, I have seen that myself on several visits, is what makes these energy solutions truly transformative. It is your work that turns electricity into care, into compassion, into hope. Personally, overseeing this project has been an incredible, meaningful experience. As a child, I used to visit this hospital because my both aunties and my grandma were all sisters at this hospital. They were anesthetists, Matilda and Dory Thompson. It has reaffirmed my belief in the power of collective action and reminded me why I chose this path. As someone who returned from the UK to serve the country of my roots, seeing this work resonate so deeply with me and the communities we aim to support, it has been truly humbling. It has reminded me that development is not just about delivery. It is about connection, about building trust, and about leaving something lasting behind. We must not forget we have trained, are continuing to train, 66 technicians, biomedical technicians, and I believe they're all here today. The training started yesterday, and today and tomorrow, and it is led by the Alpha ESS Systems at M1. If we could get the trainees to raise their hands, please. I think I saw some of you in the audience because they were all at the training center yesterday. And also, let's not forget the STEM trainees. We have Martha Fode here, who is now employed by M1. If you could raise your hand, Martha. We ensure that we have the female gender act throughout all the work that we do. This project is a foundation, not a finishing line. It's a stepping stone towards a more sustainable and inclusive healthcare system and toward broader energy systems that empowers peoples and economies alike. The energy transition was launched by the President last November, His Excellency, and that was developed by SE4All. It shows a clear course of Sierra Leone's future, and this project proudly contributes to the national vision. As we celebrate what we have together, let us recommit to what lies ahead. The road is long, but we have shown that when we work together with that determination and share purpose, we can illuminate the path forwards. We did a study, Sustainable Energy for All. There were the number of hospitals and clinics and a database during this process. It has been handed over to the Ministry of Health. It clearly shows you all hospitals, all clinics, all health centers that have power electrified by solar with generator and also on the grid. So if any development partner is out there and you would like to install solar or provide access to the hospital's energy, please, the database is available with the Ministry of Energy. Thank you for your dedication, your partnership, and for believing in the possibility of a brighter Sierra Leone. Thank you.
Another round of applause for Ms. Ngozi Bekele. Isn't she wonderful? It's been an absolute pleasure working with you as well, Ngozi. So one thing she said was that we're not only building these systems, but we're also training technicians to be able to address the operations and maintenance aspects of it. That's the minister's vision. So the minister always tells us at the ministry, let's build systems. Let's not just build hospitals. Let's not just train doctors. Let's not just train nurses. As we are doing all of these things, let's make sure that we build a system that can last for 20, 30, 40 years to come. And that's what we're doing with the solar plants that we're building. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we'll skip the video for now. As you can see, clouds are opening. Hopefully, they will close up again. But I'm going to just dash through quickly and call our next speaker, Mr. Mohamed Absa Siddiqui, to tell us a little bit more about this project. Absa, please.
You don't sit on Bible. Yes, if you don't take a chair and go be a smooth.
Good morning, everyone.
Now let's come over
to be here today in the presence of such esteemed guests, Honorable Vice President, Honorable Ministry of Health, Her Excellency British High Commissioner, distinguished partners, colleagues and friends. My name is Mohamed Absa Siddiqui and I serve as the project manager at M1 Energy Solutions. On behalf of our entire team, I'm proud to stand here with you for the commissioning of Phase 3 of Sierra Leone Healthcare Electrification Program, which includes 10 hospitals, including this iconic site, Connaught Hospital. At M1, we have spent more than a decade delivering high-impact renewable energy solutions across West Africa. Our teams operate across Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Canada, and Europe, blending global engineering standards with deep local expertise to address Africa's pressing energy challenges. We are honored to have partnered with Sustainable Energy for All on this ambitious initiative funded by UK government, FCDO, and supported by Ministry of Health, Sierra Leone. Together, we are advancing the government's visionary commitment to revolutionize healthcare through clean, reliable power. This project is already changing lives. Across all three phases, we have electrified 42 healthcare facilities, including 17 major hospitals and 25 community healthcare centers, and all now powered by reliable, clean energy. In phase 1, let me give you some numbers. We have installed solar systems at 6 major hospitals: Oladuring, PCMH, Masanga, Kambia, Kabala, and Bonds, totaling 840 kilowatt peak of solar and 1.2 megawatt hour of battery storage. In phase 2, included Kailahun Government Hospital and 25 community healthcare centers, each fitted with either 5 kilowatt or 10 kilowatt solar systems, supported by 10 kilowatt hour or 20 kilowatt hour of batteries, adding up to 320 kilowatt peak of solar and 600 kilowatt hour of battery storage. While in phase 3, which is now complete, we added 10 more major hospitals: Connaught, Rokupa, Lakka, King Harman, Port Loko, Moyamba, Kenema, Makeni, Mabruka, and Pujehun government hospitals, bringing an additional 3 megawatt peak of solar capacity backed by 5.2 megawatt hour of batteries. Our largest system was deployed right here at Connaught Hospital, which is 760 kilowatt peak of solar with 1.225 megawatt hour of battery storage. This is the largest system that we have installed. To ensure stable and dedicated power, we even worked with EDSA to upgrade the hospital's transformer, which was 630 kVA initially, and now upgraded to 1 MVA, a critical upgrade for uninterrupted service. In total, across all sites, we have installed 4.2 megawatt peak of solar capacity, supported by 7 megawatt hour of state-of-the-art lithium-ion batteries. This system will serve millions of people, powering critical medical equipment, preserving vaccines, and delivering consistent care day and night. But this project is not only about technology, it's about the people and sustainability. Throughout the construction, we trained and engaged hospital biomedical technicians, equipped them with skills needed to operate and maintain the systems. This ensures long-term functionality and fosters local ownership. We also invested in human capital through our Women in STEM internship program in partnership with SC for All. In earlier phases, 24 STEM trainees, graduates, most of them women, received hands-on experience working on real energy infrastructure. By empowering local talent, we are strengthening Sierra Leone's energy ecosystem and creating pathways for the next generation. As the energy landscape evolves, our focus must remain on innovation, collaboration, and impact. What we are building today is more than infrastructure. It's a foundation for a healthier, resilient, and sustainable future for Sierra Leone and beyond. This initiative is a shining example of what's possible when government, donors, and technical experts come together with shared vision. By aligning technical know-how, financial investment, and community engagement, we have created a model for scalable change. At M1, we often say, we are not just powering buildings, we are powering lives. On behalf of our team, I extend my deepest gratitude to Government of Sierra Leone, British High Commission, FCDO, SC for All, and all our hospital partners and all the stakeholders whose leadership, trust, and collaboration made this journey possible. Thank you.
So imagine 1.221 megawatts of battery capacity. That's what's been installed here at Connaught. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause. That's huge. A biggest supporter in this project has been the British government. Ladies and gentlemen, for their alignment, accompaniment, welcome the British High Commissioner. Just bring on, sorry.
Thank you. Your Excellency the Vice President, Honourable Minister of Health, Deputy Minister of Health, Deputy Minister of Energy, the Medical Superintendent and all the staff of Connaught Hospital, colleagues from Sustainable Energy for All, EM1, Tetra Tech and all of our other partners who've helped deliver this project, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here with you all to formally commission the solar systems for these 10 hospitals, which have been installed under the Powering Sierra Leone Hospitals programme, funded by the United Kingdom. With the addition of these 10 hospitals, this programme has now completed 16 hospital installations that will be serving 17 hospitals, as this one serves 2. This programme has also completed systems serving 25 community health centres, and combined with the work done by Johns Hopkins University with the hospital in Bow to receive a solar system there, and one more that we're hoping to do, it's fair to say that most of Sierra Leone's largest hospitals now have solar energy systems, either as their primary energy system or as a backup power source, where they also have the grid connection. As other speakers have already said, reliable electricity is central to much of the care hospitals provide, and these are the country's main teaching and referral hospitals, as well as the hospitals in many of the district capitals. In a very real sense, the whole population of Sierra Leone is benefiting from this programme. The power provided is saving the lives of vulnerable people, often when people are facing the most challenging circumstances in their lives. This includes mothers and infants being supported through special care baby units in a number of hospitals. And we're proud of the work done and keen to see that the data on health outcomes improve as this becomes available. I would particularly like to thank everyone at the Ministry of Health for their support in delivering this programme, and our delivery partners on the 10 hospitals. Sustainable Energy for All is the lead implementing partner, EM1 is the main contractor installing systems, and Tetra Tech as the project manager, providing quality assurance and sign-off on the systems. The systems we've installed are designed to last for many years, but this will only be true if an effective operation and maintenance regime is in place. We've been working closely with the government and other development partners to develop a robust regime to provide operations and maintenance for the solar systems. And I'm delighted to hear Morris and the Minister talking about the importance of maintenance. And I think it's also wonderful to hear about the work that EM1 has been doing, and to see you here, Martha, and see the beneficiaries of the STEM training. Because this training and building of skills for the future to help maintain these systems and perhaps install more, I think will be what's going to make this a really durable project. So we encourage the government and all staff working on the hospital to look after your systems, make sure that the benefits you're feeling today, you will continue to feel for the years to come. We're delighted to have been able to support it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and we thank you for your support, and we can't wait to complete Connaught, Kwedu Government Hospital and the Julius Matabio Center of Excellence. We look forward to your continued support, Your Excellency. I'll now call on another partner in this venture. We're all one government. We understand the challenges we face with energy. The core mandate is to ensure that all Sierra Leoneans have access to electricity. We agree that we're facing challenges, but we know that we are also working assiduously to address this challenge. They've been with us, they've accompanied us. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Ministry of Energy, please welcome the Deputy Minister of Energy too, Dr. Jallo, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Jallo, Your Excellency, the British High Commissioner, colleague ministers of government, members of parliament, members of the diplomat and consular corps, SC for all, representatives, seamen, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Well, that's not for breaking results, but that's a good sign. Today's commissioning of 10 hospitals is a clear demonstration of good governance and wavering commitment to delivering tangible results for the people of Sierra Leone. The commissioning of these 10 hospitals under the Powering Healthcare Initiative is not just another project milestone. It is a reflection of our leadership vision for a stronger, healthier, and more self-resilient nation. This achievement is not occurring in isolation. It is part of a broader deliberate strategy led by His Excellency the President, who is also our Minister of Energy, who last November launched Sierra Leone's Energy Transition Framework, an ambitious, forward-looking plan to move our country towards a cleaner, more resilient, and inclusive energy future by 2050. Under its leadership, we are not only lighting the community, we are carrying up national development, we are shifting from promise to delivery. Through initiatives like this, we are proving that energy transition is not just about technology, it's about people. It is about ensuring that no clinic, no hospital, no citizen is left in the house. This is the new direction Sierra Leone is taking. Under this administration, the lights will stay on. Today's commissioning under the Powering Healthcare Initiative is a powerful demonstration of our leadership vision for a stronger, healthier, and more. It reflects our determination to strengthen essential services and expand access to modern energy, especially in the health sector, where lives depend on it. It reaffirms our promise to bring essential services closer to our people, to invest in critical infrastructure, to ensure that no Sierra Leonean is left behind in the march towards sustainable development. This is the kind of transformational change our citizens expect, and under this administration, the kind of change we are delivering. First and foremost, I extend my sincere appreciation to all those who made this achievement possible. To the Honorable Minister of Health, the dedicated team, the Minister of Health, our local authorities, and our implementing partners, thank you. The tireless work, collaboration, and shared vision have turned aspiration into reality. We are especially thankful to our international partners and donors, the UK government, FCDO. Your generous support has not only powered this facility with clean, renewable solar energy, but giving light, resilience, and hope to our community. Your help will have brought dependable electricity to hospitals that serve lifelines for communities in Sierra Leone. Reliable energy is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. From powering medical equipment to preserving life-saving vaccines, electricity is the silent engine behind quality healthcare. The commissioning of these 10 hospitals today, part of the larger initiative exercised from two healthcare facilities, is a bold step forward improving patient care and safeguarding public health. But this achievement is also symbolic. It reflects what we can accomplish when we unite behind common goals. When innovation, commitment, and partnership come together in service of the people. This project aligns with our national priorities, expanding energy access, promoting renewable energy solutions, and strengthening the foundation for robust and health coverage. As we close this chapter, let us look ahead. There is more work to be done. We must continue to invest in sustainable energy, scale up infrastructure, and ensure that no health is being necessary to self-reliance. In conclusion, I urge each of us, government officials, development partners, civil society, and citizens to join force. Let us remain committed to building a future where every community has access to good quality healthcare, clean, reliable energy. Thank you for your unwavering support. Thank you for believing in the vision of a stronger, healthier, and more energy secure Sierra Leone. Together we will keep the lights on. Together we will house the future.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jallo. He assured us that together we'll put the lights on. And we all hope that we'll get those lights coming on shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jallo does show we see the lights that will come on. And may I believe see the lights that will come on. No patience, more. There's going to be a magic coming. The next person I'm going to call is a visionary. True leaders do not imagine a brighter future, they build it, step by step, for all to share. Through unwavering vision and commitment, the Honorable Minister of Health has illuminated the path to healthier communities and sustainable healthcare, ensuring the light of progress reaches every facility and every patient. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to bring you Honorable Minister of Health, Dr. Austin Demby.
Good morning. All day. I have some written remarks, but before that, I would really like to take this opportunity to say a big thank you to our Honorable Vice President for his unwavering support to the healthcare system and using honor as a symbol of health in this country. Thank you very much, His Excellency. The Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Julde Diallo, the British High Commissioner to Sierra Leone, Her Excellency Josephine Gold, colleague ministers of government, I see my good friend, the Minister of Trade, is here with us, members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, all protocols observed. Today, as we come together to celebrate the successful completion of the powering of 42 health facilities and commissioning events of 10 government hospitals, I am filled with a profound sense of pride and heartfelt gratitude. This is more than an infrastructure milestone. It is a testament to our translating His Excellency President Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Maada Bio's vision of delivering a promise. A promise to better health care for every Sierra Leonean. It underscores our unwavering commitment to equity, ensuring that even the most remote and difficult to reach communities benefit from life-saving energy access and critical healthcare services. This is the kind of progress our President envisions and the expectation of the citizens we serve. Tangible, transformative, and people-centered initiatives. From the earliest planning stages to the remarkable execution that we celebrate today, this project has been a testament to collaboration, resilience, and a profound commitment to our nation's health. The electrification of our hospitals and primary healthcare units is not merely an infrastructure upgrade, it is a lifeline that empowers health providers to deliver critical services and enhance patient care across our communities. Thanks to the unwavering support from the government of Sierra Leone, development partners, the local stakeholders, we have succeeded in bringing reliable energy to 42 health facilities. This provision of uninterrupted power, which includes battery storage, will enable these institutions to operate more efficiently, maintain medical equipment, conduct essential services, and ultimately save lives. This project demonstrates what we can achieve when we work together, united by common goals and aspirations. As we reflect on this achievement, I urge each and every one of you to remember that our work does not end here. The sustainability of this project lies in our commitment to maintaining these facilities, training our healthcare professionals, and securing that we continue to advocate for further advancements in our healthcare systems. It is crucial that we build on this momentum and strive for excellence in every aspect of our healthcare delivery. To the healthcare workers who will now serve in these improved facilities, I encourage you to fully embrace the opportunities this project has created. You are the backbone of our healthcare system. And with this new power, we entrust you with even greater responsibility. We call on you to continue serving with compassion, dedication, and professionalism, ensuring that no one is left behind in accessing the care they need. I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to everyone who played a role in this project, from the Chief Medical Officer to the Deputy Chief Medical Officers, District Medical Officers, Medical Superintendents, Facilities Teams, Biomedical Technicians, SE for All, M1, Tetra Tech, CMAT, the engineers, the technicians who worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life, and to the community members who stood by us at every step of the way. Let me extend our deepest gratitude to the UK government, FCDO, for their steadfast partnership and generous support. Thank you. We've been able to power our health facilities. But as you know, in healthcare, the work is never done. We still have hospitals waiting for in the dark quiet patiently, I might add. We also know that there are very difficult financial headwinds in the global space. But if any opportunity arises for extra funding, you know you could count on the solid historical partnership between the UK and Sierra Leone that assures effectiveness, efficiency, and the best use of resources. Together, let us keep the lights on and the progress going. Let us leave here today with a renewed spirit of hope and determination. Together, we'll continue to transform our healthcare system, ensuring that every citizen has access to the quality care they deserve. I want to go straight for a minute and just let you know that in Dubai at the climate meeting, we made a bold statement that in Sierra Leone, we're going to go green for health. What that means is we have 1,600 facilities in this country. We want to make sure that we throw away all of those generators and transition to renewable energy. We are on a path. One of our first partners to help us with that is the UK government, FCDO, through their implementing partner. So right now we know about 42 facilities. With the World Bank, we also have 200 PHUs. I think in total at this point we have about 300, with about 1,300 to go. We set our goal that by 2030, we will not only be looking at the 1,600 facilities, but we project that we'll have 2,000 facilities that will completely transition to solar renewable energy. On that note, I am thrilled today to be a part of the inauguration of this critical step in our journey towards the transformation of healthcare delivery on the backbone, on the platform of renewable energy. Thank you very much.
I think the Honorable Minister deserves another round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear him. He's a visionary. He dreams big. We are going to go green. And by 2030, he says, we're going to make sure that all of our healthcare facilities are solarized. That's not just a statement. It's something we're going to do. Another visionary leader amongst us who is going to be our last visionary, and his visionary leadership and steadfast support have been instrumental in driving transformative initiatives that bring hope and progress to our communities. His passion for service delivery and his tireless advocacy for a healthier, more resilient Sierra Leone makes him a true inspiration to all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding as we warmly welcome the Honorable Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Mohamed Jundejan.
Thank you. Kindly sit down, please. Honorable Minister of Health, you see that I like your ministry a lot. But the only thing I don't like about your program is that people don't clap enough. And every time you go to a program for a wonderful project like this, they can't clap. Because they don't say all what you have to say. So me you now a clapping session, both of them clapping. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please clap for the Minister of Health? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please clap for the UK government and say FCDO? Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Ministers, Your Excellency, the High Commissioner, what you see here today and what we are experiencing across the healthcare landscape in this country is a story of a journey. When we came in 2018, the health budget in this country was 6%. And we sat down as a government, we asked ourselves fundamental questions. And we looked at our manifesto that we want to modernize the healthcare facilities, that we want to reduce maternal mortality, we want to reduce infant mortality. Can we do that with 6%? We said no. We increased the budget progressively from 6% to 8% to 10%, and today we are at 11%. Can you clap for that? I told you my speech is going to be clapping and talking. You better prepare. And when you look back over the years, we are satisfied with the dividend we are getting as a result of that progressive budget increase in the health sector. We have succeeded to recruit over 8,000 healthcare workers in this country. We have engaged in the modernization of healthcare facilities, and this solar is just one step in that journey. Like the minister said, I've had the opportunity to travel across this country to every district and nearly every chiefdom. And whenever I visit a district and a chiefdom, the first facility, government facility I go to is the healthcare facilities. Tertiary hospitals, primary health centers in this country. And I can tell you firsthand that since 2018, one of the biggest challenges facing all of these healthcare facilities is energy, sustainable electricity supply. These facilities across the country, I remember in 2018 when we visited where we had the social safety net program in Makeni, I told the organizer that I want to visit the government hospital. And then I was informed that the only baby care unit meant to support premature baby born in the entire northeast region is in Makeni. I turned to the UNICEF country director and the then Minister of Health, Dr. Alpha Uri, that no, this is unacceptable. We need to ensure that in every district in this country we have special baby care unit. That is why, as a government, we have been able in the last 6 years to turn around the statistics. Before 2018, you have 20% chance of survival of premature borns. Now you have over 80% chance. And those special baby care units will not function without electricity. Storage facilities for medicine and vaccines will not function without electricity. When you look at the labs that have been established across this country, including the biomedical lab here in Connaught Hospital, they are all digital machines and they need sustained electricity to function properly. When I visited the Connaught Hospital in 2018, there are a lot of challenges, ranging from electricity to management issues. A year after that, when I visited the hospital, the new superintendent, Dr. Kaba, was here. We sat down together. We started itemizing some of the things we think we could do to upgrade Connaught Hospital. Today, I am very proud, a couple of years down the line, to come to this same facility and see that the dialysis center here is up and running. A new biomedical lab is there. And we started working on medical electronics records. Because when I visited the store here, the medical record store, I realized we need to transition to digital medical records. We started that. It is at an infancy stage. We intend to improve that and expand it beyond Connaught Hospital to other hospitals. Today, when I look back and see that 42 facilities in this country are now powered, I think the district medical officers over the years that have been transformed to mechanical experts to managing generators will now go to sleep. I remember when I was in Kenema, I saw the DMO then. Asked me, where were you? He said, I was trying to fix the pump of the generator. This is how infrastructure can turn clinical expert to generator maintenance officers. Today, 42 health facilities powered. DMOs will now concentrate on management and clinical activities. The headache of generators not functioning very well, fuel issues not coming on time, is now far gone. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today we are celebrating a big step in that journey, a journey to deliver healthcare services to Sierra Leoneans, a journey to meet the SDG 3.6, where every Sierra Leonean will have access to affordable healthcare services. Here in Connaught, a lot of work has been done. A lot. Starting from the Dr. Kaba days, where we have introduced, we have been able to refurbish, we have an oxygen plant, and all of these things, new biomedical lab, the dialysis center, we are constructing a bones unit. And don't forget, the Connaught Hospital is housed to the biggest mortuary in this country, and that also needs electricity. So this is a game changer. Like I told you, my role here is not to deliver a keynote statement, it's to deliver a vote of thanks accompanied by consistent clapping. And first I want to start by saying that all of this cannot take place if you don't have visionary leaders at all levels. At the level of the hospital, at the level of the ministry, and also development partners. The FCDO, the UK government has been supporting a Saving Lives program in this country. And I want to tell you that this electrification project is a critical part of that Saving Lives program. It means you are saving lives by other means. That is what we are doing today. So I want to thank the UK government for their consistent commitment to supporting healthcare delivery in this country. High Commissioner, thank you very much. I want to thank the Minister, a visionary man. Not only for leading the ministry, but also for going across the world, looking for every opportunity to change and impact healthcare delivery in this country. Honorable Minister, you and your team, I want to thank you. And I want to thank the service providers as well. Sustainable energy for all. We started this launch at the Oladurin Hospital, I think barely 1 year ago. 2 years ago. Time flies. We are getting older. 2 years ago, we started to launch. Commissioned it a year ago at the Oladurin Hospital. We are part of that. Today we are in Connaught, the center of gravity. And I want to thank you very much for your commitment, and particularly for introducing capacity building component into delivering this facility. Thank you very much for that. We want to thank also M1 for their work, and also for training young men and women to maintain this facility. Now this facility is here. It is the responsibility of management to keep it. We want to tell the staff and management of Connaught Hospital, it is not because you have solar that you have to leave the air conditions on and go home. You have to use it wisely. You don't only go green by going to renewable energy, you also go green by saving energy. To maintain the facility. My office is also working with Starlink to ensure that we bring internet facility to Connaught Hospital. To improve electronic medical records. When I told the staff that before, somebody told me, Bibi, when they health workers don't boss on TikTok. I say, which kind of TikTok? Would they block the TikTok back? Because the internet where they come, now for the system they will put in there. So that when Dr. Dian are able to send email to his company, able to transfer records. So that quickly people in the lab were able to transfer record to a doctor. And then any other person now will therefore go online, you buy. Although we say as a subsidized rate, but we will bring facility back. Lord make sure say, when they inside this facility, you know we will use TikTok. We will sorry for WhatsApp. TikTok you will pull up. So we are working on that as well. All that is in the process of modernization. We want to thank all members of government for supporting the minister. We want to thank His Excellency for giving us the free hand to do what we are doing in the healthcare delivery landscape. We are working very hard to improve healthcare delivery across this country. And we are scaling up capacity building. The modernization process is ongoing. We are building new hospitals, we are renovating new hospitals, and we are introducing CT scans across the country progressively. Because our objective is to deliver healthcare service, but also to progressively reduce out-of-pocket expenditure on health for ordinary Sierra Leoneans. On that note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the greatest honor to officially commission this facility and to commission the entire project across 42 facilities in this country. We are going to use the center of gravity, that is Connaught Hospital, as a symbolic launching, commissioning for all the rest of facilities that have been supported by the FCDO. On that note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's so many goodies in that statement. Thank you very much, Honorable Vice President. So we have come to the close of this segment. We will now commence the second segment, and this segment will be led by Dr. Kapua. What's going to happen is the Honorable Vice President, the Minister of Health, the British High Commissioner, and all members of the High Table will lead the procession to where the containers that houses the inverters and batteries are located, and then they will officially cut the tape to this system. We plead on your indulgence to kindly take the necessary precautions. Mpox is still around. Let's be very careful. And we don't want the hallways and the walkways to be crowded. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I will now hand over this segment to Dr. Kapua. Asa, you will take the Honorable Vice President and member of the High Table through a guided tour of the system. Dr. Kapua, please.
Yes, thank you very much. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking the Honorable Vice President, the Minister, and the team to where we have the containerized inverter. From there, we'll take the Honorable Vice President, the High Commissioner, and the Minister of Health to turn on the solar lights, and later we'll talk to the Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. No TikTok.
So on this project, all of the meetings were changed. So the last time we had the meeting was 2005. And this one's now the game was going to have a nice one for 2 years.
Senior man. You like there's one box.
So with this now, what do we do? These are all the
It is combining all the solar panels.
So the other advantage also is that we can turn the both off from there.
Senior. Stand back this way. Stand this side.
So pressman, we will end in that place, but it's a little bit tighter. So maybe we can go forward a bit. This is the main control system. So with these lights now, we can know that there is ETSA and there is solar. So to turn on any of the system, one of these lights will go green. So Your Excellency Vice President, we want you to officially turn on the solar. So can you press this green button here? Okay, yes sir. Can you agree with me? Yes, sir. So for now, we are going to be able to save a lot of, because we have its generator also is working and solar.
Yes, lots of money. Hey.
Yeah, everything is ready.
John.
Yes.
No. Suleiman, come on. Sorry.
So, take us through
Okay. This is the energy management system, the SCADA system that manages all energy sources. And we can see the management interface where we can see battery percentage, energy, the load generated, and the energy generated from the solar, and what the load is consuming at the moment.
W.
Thank you very much. The weather has been
We need a holiday.
Yeah, yes.
Now seriously, I'm very sick. Now you're getting ready.
Get about 3 hours.